How's it going, my friend?
This guy does not know how to show something to the camera.
This guy does not.
Who's here? They like the cat photos. I'm gonna find my best cat photo. At least
People see some. It is funny.
This lighting would be really good.
Oh yeah. Love the cat pics.
I've been showing cat photos.
Oh. Hello. Oh, up close to the camera, I look so weird.
You should look at this guy. Look at this guy's thumbs.
Hi.
This guy has thumbs.
Yo!
Oh, I love the thumbs.
He's got thumbs. Those are really good
I
thumbs.
look so normal. You guys should try this.
You look like an average picture of James.
Someone else try it. I don't want to be the only one looking stupid. I'm just gonna...
Oh, you want to see a master?
Yeah. No, yeah, you'd be really good at it.
But you gotta do the tilt down, like the tilt it down, so you're looking at the computer while you're doing it. Yeah. Oh, thumbs.
I gotta show you my podcast. I think you'd find it funny. It's a very human thing.
Oh, here it is. Oh, this guy's also got thumbs. Same cat, different thumb photo.
Is that one of your cats, or is that just a random cat online? What's the
These
name?
are all, I don't know, because this was one of the ones that was just in and out, so I don't think it was
Okay. Okay, apparently I don't know how to play.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Dormant Volcanoes Improv Show! Now, a couple things before we get into it. On etiquette, please silence your phones and don't chat while people are performing on stage. We want to give respect to our performers. In the case of an emergency, you can exit through that door, which leads directly outside. The way you came, which leads outside, there are windows there, that leads to a labyrinth from which you will never return. Please do not go there. On improv specifically, has anyone never attended an improv show before? Raise your hands. Excellent, awesome. We're so happy to have your first improv show be us. Things to expect from an improv show. This is completely unscripted. We're making it up on the spot. What that means is we are going to get suggestions from you, the audience, and do things with it. Now, in an ordinary one of our improv shows, we would be doing this quite frequently, but this is actually a long-form improv show. Ooh. As opposed to the short-form games that we usually play, this is going to be a more contiguous narrative type experience. So instead of around 12 short games, we're playing 2 chunky games. It's going to last about the same time. What that implies for audience participation is that we are going to ask less prompts from the audience, but we are going to use each individual one more. So still, you are an essential part of this process, but don't expect to be being called on too much, only twice throughout the show. Without further ado, let's get into our first game.
All right, so our first game is going to be called Superscene. We'll be watching 3 scenes by 3 auspicious, unique directors. Could our 3 auspicious, unique directors please come up? I'll give you a moment. All right, everyone's good? Everyone's figured out? Yeah. Great. So, each of these 3 directors have their own film pitch that they're going to present, and we're going to see scenes from. Could we get the 2 of the 3 directors off stage, please? All right, the floor is yours to tell us about your innovative new film.
Thank you. It was as I watched her left that I understood the task set before me. She had come into my office like a whirlwind, and I needed a piece of information to go on for my investigation. A word from the audience, perhaps? I looked gazingly out the window, waiting to hear a word. Any word. Shoelace. It rang in my mind like a pang after the night I drank too much. It all goes back to that old elementary school. There was a hard-boiled detective who was having a hard time feeling emotions, but could really sink his teeth into the case before. There was a PE teacher from the local elementary school who was stern and tough and was really not so great to the students. In an emotional and not physical way. Now, our detective was conducting some preliminary investigations in and around the gymnasium, and our PE teacher really did not want them to uncover her dastardly secret. As the scene progresses, emotional tensions will ramp and ramp until the big reveal with the big blowout argument. I give you my fill.
Sweet! Everybody, 5 more laps. 5, yep, you heard me. I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm a detective. I was kind of exploring the school. You don't need to talk to the principal about that. And I was in the storage closet. to the gym.
I-
And I found a pile of quarters.
My keys.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Here you go. And I was wondering where you happened to get those quarters from, because they happen to be the same non-exchangeable for currency
Oh,
quarters
yes,
that the cafeteria uses.
those quarters, yes, the ones that the cafeteria uses.
That students have.
That they store in my locker. And you don't have to talk to the principal about that.
I really don't have to talk to the principal about that, except I went to the cafeteria earlier in a trench coat, as one kid in one trench coat, and exchanged my cafeteria token, and saw that they stored them in the back of the cafeteria.
By entering from the front.
Yes?
Sweet! 10 push-ups! 20 push-ups. So, how would you know where they're stored if you never even made it to the back?
Well, I could see very clearly through the window that sees in the cafeteria that you would know if you had gotten them from the cafeteria instead of stealing them from the students while you made them do push-ups.
I could never.
I think you very much could.
Sweet! Stop doing push-ups!
Everyone, count your tokens. Let me know if there's any discrepancies.
It sure is a good thing that this is preschool, elementary school.
They don't know how to
They
count
don't know
yet.
how to count.
And scene! It was as the scene wrapped up that I knew I had a great movie on my hands.
Wow, very intriguing. I'm absolutely riveted by the mystery. Could we get our second director?
Hello, everybody. I have a really cool movie to show you. So basically it takes place like way in the future and stuff. Can someone give me a number?
14. Shoelace. 7 million. 14. 42.
This movie takes place 42 years in the future. There is a brilliant inventor, and he has just created the most intelligent robot of all time. But there's one thing that this robot is missing: the ability to feel human emotions. And he really wants it to, because that's what the stakeholders need him to do. He will try to teach her emotions, and it will be really cool, and all the kids at school will stop making fun of me.
You know, Prototype X317, they always made fun of me at school. Because they said that I would never be as cool or as strong or as tall. But look at me now. I made a robot shorter than me.
This is just to satisfy your inferiority complex.
Okay, firstly, turn off the therapy protocols. You don't understand that?
Affirmative.
Okay, so, but also, like, so how do you have, like, any opinions, feelings? So the AI matrix is functioning.
Apples are good for your body.
Okay. So does this unit have personal feelings about apples?
Feelings.
Yeah, so like your purpose is to do like domestic work in the household. The shareholders think that will be really much better if you experience the full complexity of the human emotional spectrum.
Affirmative.
Emotions do not seem to be in my programming.
Okay, I think we can fix this. Do you know how to ride a bike?
I can download information on it.
No, so the problem is, it's like, so emotion, hold on. Emotions are about like intelligent people like interact with one another and like learning about things. So you've got to like, I think I've got to teach you, because like, you're not supposed to download the information. I'm supposed to like teach you how to ride a bike.
Then why did you put that in my program?
To download information, or did someone like, or did I code how to ride a bike in there?
You coded me to download information from the web if I encounter a problem I cannot fix.
That's like really good software engineering, but like don't do that for just like the next hour or so. Okay?
But, so that's the first scene of my movie. It's really cool, and you're gonna see some more really cool stuff in the future. Well, the movie takes place in the future, but I mean the future as in like a few minutes from now. There's a difference between the two futures. There's many futures. Thanks.
Absolutely fantastic work. It really made me stop and think and change my jacket for a second time.
The Americans. They're here to watch my very French film. So, I do not know if it will be to your palate, but we have un grenouille, also known as a frog. Can I have a frog? We have a frog, and this frog is plagued by tragedy. It's very sad, very somber frog. And we will have a chef, a pastry chef. Nothing could possibly happen to this frog, or wait, it could. The pastry chef is in crippling debt. He must sell the best pastry to save his family. It's very sad, very depressing. He does not have health care. So, I need a tool from the audience. A tool, any tool.
Chainsaw!
The chef, he has a chainsaw. This film will be filmed in black and white. Blanc et noir. There will be grain. Everyone's sad. But maybe there is hope. No, there is not. The go.
Sure do hate being here in America, where instead of healthcare, all they give us are chainsaws. I'm gonna use this to cut my toenails. Wait! Oh my goodness, the frog? Oh, you can speak to me.
Of course, we're American frogs.
Yeah, well, duh. Best kind of frogs in the world, am I right? Ribbit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
I saw the tragedy about to befall your toe.
Oh, well, I wasn't gonna, I cut off the other 4. I wasn't gonna do it the 5th. If I could try to.
But it's lonely now.
That's true.
So you should regrow it by eating flies.
Is that why frogs have so many toes? It all
Looking
makes
at
sense.
my toes?
Okay, well, how can I catch the flies then?
Simply use your tongue, like this.
Could I maybe use the chainsaw instead?
You humans.
They're dropping like flies!
Quick, grab them before they recover.
They're growing back! Wait, why, maybe I could use these flies in my pastries. I could save my business. Frog, you've saved me. How can I ever repay you?
10% cut.
We drive a hard bargain, but my pastries are harder.
You're gonna want some more fly in that.
Yeah, no, you're right, hold on. It's weird how they keep coming towards the chainsaw. You know?
Look at the sound.
I think, yeah, the flies are attracted to it's like sort of a scent and smell and, all right.
Or it's this fly attractor I keep in my pocket.
Wait, where is your pocket?
You know, between the flaps.
If I eat enough flies, am I gonna have, I mean, I can already feel my skin turning a little greener. Am I Am I gonna have a frog pocket too?
I can't tell you the secrets of the frog pocket yet. You haven't eaten enough flies, young one.
And see. As you can see, it is very sad. Very sad. Who knows what will happen next?
Very powerful. I wept uncontrollably. Can we get our 3 directors back on stage now? This is the part where we are going to vote by volume of applause for whose scene we want to see continue. Could we get a round of applause for Jake's scene?
Piece of the stolen lunch.
Thank you. Could we get a round of applause for Nicole's scene?
The year 42, 2025 plus 42, 2067.
All right then. And can we get a round of applause for Isabel's scene?
The enemy of the fly.
All right. Well, Nicole, I'm really sorry, but it seems that your film just doesn't have the right support from the right taste clusters. We're gonna have to let you go.
They're gonna steal my lunch money tomorrow when I go back. Can you give me some?
Well, hold on. We can't make you continue being a director. You have been fired from that position, but we can keep you on as a consultant, where you can provide your input for the following scenes for these 2 other films.
Maybe I'll only get shoved into one locker tomorrow.
Could we get all but our first director off stage, please? Thank you. I now present to you the continuation of your film again.
The case of the stolen lunch.
The case of the stolen lunch.
Of course, reprising their role, the detective, our main character. It was as I was watching further into the film that I had filmed that I recalled that this scene took place in the principal's office. A principal to which the detective is bringing up the gathered evidence of the lunch tokens and so on. Now, the principal may or may not, he is, involved in this scandal. The corruption goes all the way up. Now, because of that, the principal may only lie.
I have an idea.
It was just then that an idea struck me.
What if the detective has a cool cyborg arm that he can use to find clues?
An original idea all of my own had formed in my brain. A cyborg arm for a cyborg cop. Now, this arm has many wacky gizmos. In fact, you might say that this inspector has a gadget too. Without further ado, I present to you Inspector Gadget and the case of the stolen lunch.
Go ahead.
Yes. Hi, this is your history professor, Mr. Gadget. I, as history professor, have been on campus. As professor, I'm meant to be on campus. And I've been noticing a lot of tokens for food going missing. Quarters in places they're not meant to be.
I don't think so. You're probably making that up.
I'm in every room. There's been at least 5 just hidden in some place, somewhere in the room. I have this metal detector built into my arm, and beep, 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 beep. See, they're just in places they're not meant to be.
Are you sure you're not detecting like regular quarters?
Well, no, you see, regular, this is a specific metal detector. It only detects cafeteria tokens, not actual quarters. It did not do well financially. So, as history professor, I also have access to the documents, history of the school. And I noticed that this started when you and the principal, and the PE teacher, sorry, I'm new, were hired.
No, that was the year before I started. Are you sure that's, like, this must be wrong? Like, I'm not involved in this at all.
You're not?
No.
Inspector Gadget lie detector. Did you put this around your arm?
You're not authorized to touch me.
There's nothing I can do about this. This is truly an impassable situation. Except for the fact that I used my big magnet to pull all of these tokens from out of your desk as we were talking. What do you have to say about that?
Someone else must have hid those in there.
Someone else must have hid those in there? Maybe it was the PE teacher?
No.
Because I have this second magnet right here today. Both seem to be covered in tokens. Unless my eyes deceive me.
I think you had them the whole time, probably. Like, surely. There's no way. Like, they're not really metal, are they? Like, they're not gonna be stuck to a magnet.
Well, you see, it's a cafeteria token magnet.
Right. Okay, well, I'm still pretty sure this is faked paperwork here, so I'm gonna have to check in all my records on the computer.
Yes, let's check it on your computer.
Okay. Don't look at my password. And opening the...
Go gadget telescope.
After watching the conclusion of the second scene, I knew the final one was not to be missed.
Very, very impressive work there. I think we should really work on trying to get IP rights. This is too good of an idea to be trapped in legal hell. Now, can we get our third director up?
You're still here. Disappointing.
The floor is still yours.
Oh my god. I needed your permission to speak. So, we have a frog. We have a pastry chef frog. The frog endemic spreads. It is a symbol. It would go over your heads. So, they meet an armadillo, very American animal. All the Americans know it. Armadillo. They can all stand, by the way. Yes, they have been adapting, getting stronger, better, faster. Not like Americans. I am so funny.
I have an idea. So,
stay there.
You know what, that's fine. Both of you smell a lot like cigarettes. You've been both chain smoking all day. My asthma's gonna act up if you keep doing that.
Your little American lungs. They are not good like mine.
Canada. Anyways, so they're two different species. What if they need an interspecies translator in order to speak to each other? Very high tech.
We need an interspecies translator. All of our actors.
I was thinking like a cool scientific device, but
Shut your face hole! So, everyone here will be speaking English for your small American brains. But, The frogs will not understand the armadillo. The armadillo will not understand the frogs. The translator, you will be interpreting however you see fit. If you see subtleties, add them. And now, they are going to Paris, a better land.
Okay, so as was said earlier, if you want to get on this boat that the armadillo is ferrying all the way to Paris,
Right.
So it's gonna be like 5 tokens.
That's froggist.
Yeah, that's like, I don't have 5? I barely got there. Are you sure? Can you double check?
You would lock the pocket.
They can't count to the number 5. Is there any way we can present this to them?
They've got so many toes. I mean, like maybe if you just, take their hand and just, count, show them how many.
Gotcha. Okay, so the price is just gonna be as many toes as you have.
As many toes.
Yeah, so
Okay, on me or set, because I got 4 in the pocket. I got 10 on my feet.
Don't
I've
reveal
got-
the toes.
Wait, I have less than that. God, how do you understand it? That French American armadillo accent's so thick.
I've got a chip in my brain. It's very high tech.
Attached or in pocket, and don't tell them the numbers that I said.
I think they want to double the price. They think that you're really low down. So, I mean, should we go above 5?
I mean, it is a while at sea. I wouldn't be opposed.
Okay, so double whatever the number was.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
If I jump on top of you and we get a trench coat,
Mm.
we can overpower the armadillo. You don't.
That's
you
a
don't
great
translate
idea.
this part.
Okay.
No translating
Yeah.
this part.
Yeah.
You can tell the armadillo we'll be right back.
That will have the 10 toes. 'Cause that's
them.
5 times 2.
Totally.
Is it the same number in French?
Wait.
I trust you. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to the
Yep.
trench
Yep.
coat.
Yep.
They don't want you to know they're going to be back with a trench coat and 5 toes.
I can't wonder how effective this disguise is going to be, honestly.
I don't know. I'm getting a call. Sorry on the chip. I'll let you deal with this. I'm sure it's going to be fine. So just you'll work it out.
Yeah.
Just if anything goes wrong, just like smile and nod.
Yeah.
Hello there,
Hello.
fellow armadillo. I'm just in a trench coat, so you can't see my shell.
You guys, do you have the coins? Coins for y'all have the coins for the boat?
Say we have the coins right here, and then look down at me. Say we have the coins down
we
here, and look down
we
at
have the coins down here.
And scene. As you can see, tragedy. It continues. The French, the Americans, we can never be friends. We will hate you forever. Pay me money.
All right, very impressive. Stage lighting is very hot. I've taken off my second jacket. Can we get our first and third director back up? Consultant, you may stand in the corner.
She told me if I stopped walking, or if I kept walking like that, she would give me a swirly. So
HR will deal with this. Now, while they're doing that, we're going to vote again by applause to see whose scene will get its penultimate chapter. Penultimate's one before the final, isn't it?
Yeah.
Its final chapter, and which one will be stuck only having experienced the penultimate chapter. Can we get an applause for, what was your film called again?
Inspector Gadget's The Case of the Stolen Lunch.
All right, and can we get a round of applause for your film title?
The ennui of the fly.
All right, it's very close, but Isabel, I am afraid that you have lost this particular popularity contest.
Tu es un crétin et je te déteste. Qu'est-ce que tu dis à moi? Qu'est-ce que tu... Oh non, 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 je suis un merde.
What did she say.
I'm very nervous.
Now, do remind, second director, if you could remind our third director that they are still a consultant for this film's final scene.
I shouldn't have been so rude.
I now present, or rather our first director now presents to you the final scene of their film.
Now, reprising their role as Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Having confronted the culprit and their associate, we now move on to the post-courtroom recess. And by court, I mean the blacktop. And by recess, I mean recess. Now, we have the PE teacher. We have the principal, who can now tell the truth after a handy gizmo that you gave to her. A pill or something, didn't watch that part. And of course, the high judge, jury, and executioner, Little Timmy. You're making your final case sort of Sherlock Holmes style in like a round, like, I have you all here. And they're like, no, we didn't do it, and then you do the big reveal. And that's the scene.
You cut in front of me.
Fuck you! So, you see, the true sadness of this film is that the Gadget, he was the villain all along.
So it's like an admission of guilt.
Yes, there is no good guy.
As we have the plot unfold, it will become...
I feel left out. This is my inhaler.
You're getting there, kid. As we watch the proceedings unfold, it will become clear that it was one comical mishap in which nobody was to blame, and everyone was equally to blame.
And they all have cool, futuristic light swords.
They can chop each other to pieces.
You understand me?
So, throughout the course of this disambiguating who's at fault, it's not merely a battle of wits, but a battle of blades. So as you accuse people, you fight them for real, with real laser swords. I think that's clear enough.
Do you guys want to sit with me at lunch tomorrow?
Absolutely not.
If one thing has been made clear about my film, I love lunch. Yes.
Order in the court.
Yes. I know we don't have much time until lunch, which is why it's so imperative to figure out where all of your quarters went.
I'm hungry.
Now, could you perhaps show us the quarters in your pocket? I know you can't count them, but are there any there?
Wait! Oh, would you look at the time? Recess. We are in recess right now.
Then we have about 15 minutes to figure this out. So quick, are there any quarters in your pockets?
There's a dead moth.
Okay. This is exactly what I expected. Because with my big magnet, I have found that they've all been scattered across the campus by these two. Here's your quarter.
Yay.
And now, magnet is only the first part of this unraveling of information that I've discovered.
Hey everybody, come get a coin from the magnet.
Because you see, I keep finding that in the gym, the quarters are all falling out of the students' pockets when they do push-ups.
And you blame me for that?
You make them do excessive amounts of push-ups in order to shake loose as many tokens as possible from their pockets.
Well,
And then pick them up afterwards.
That's the fault of their pockets.
Shall we settle this?
Of course.
Order in the court. Stop.
We'll settle this next time.
Next time.
You almost had it. Next.
I would have won. You fought dirty.
Okay, so he has some pretty cool moves. But you know, there's a lot of everybody does have loose pockets.
This is true. Which is why that is not my only piece of evidence. Because when I visited you in your office earlier, principal of this school, I found, with my other magnet, that you had a drawer full of tokens. How would you explain that?
The kids who went to detention, I had to take them from them. I was gonna give them back when they're out of detention.
I didn't know that this was something detention did. Is that how it normally happens? This is normal?
Yeah.
There wasn't you didn't just you weren't storing.
Yeah, it's just always been like that.
The bullies who beat up other kids can't eat lunch.
So that's why they're stealing lunch money. I'm starting to think that this is a systemic issue. And I'm wondering if this could all be solved with a restructuring of the high school or elementary school hierarchy. Maybe if instead of taking the lunch money from the bullies and thus creating a vacuum that can be filled by taking lunch money from the weaker students, perhaps you just stop taking lunch money from students.
Do you really want to do that? Here's my lightsaber, light sword, light blade.
Okay.
Once again.
Okay.
Fight.
Point detective. That's not very awesome.
And now I'm the principal of this school. And we will see with new lunch money reforms that we can fix the education system. See?
Wasn't that a crazy ride? I need literally everyone. Awesome. This game is called Armando, which is not a game that we created. Neither is Superscene, to be fair. If you know what an Armando is, this is a really weird and fucked up and twisted Armando. So, what you're about to see is, well, first of all, let's just get a word. Any word.
Active. Correct.
We also use Twitch chat.
Yeah, let's see what Twitch chat is
This is being
saying.
streamed live on Twitch.
My friends always get annoyed that we don't check the Twitch chat. No one's saying anything.
Oh, someone just sent a message as you walked in.
Someone just said, hang on, guys. Yippee. Thank you, the portal potato. I heard active earlier.
I kind of like yippee.
Yippee, just yippee?
Yeah.
All right, cool. The word is yippee. What you're about to see, this is a scene in some kind of temple or otherwise holy place. This is the Oracle. And the Oracle, well, prophecies aren't exactly an everyday thing. Oftentimes, it helps them to take in the environment around them. You're about to see a brief conversation between their two closest acolytes. And at some point, the Oracle will receive a prophecy, and that will dictate the scenes for the rest of this game. That is the last time you will see the Oracle and the acolytes. Just bear with us. This will lay the foundation for the next while. I give you this.
So, I heard recently there's been a change in the rules. We can now, while we're guarding the Oracle, play Fortnite and drink cola. This is huge.
I have found that in my personal life I have very little time for such childish folly. But perhaps I am ready to make a change.
I think you can always get a little bit more like whimsy, you know, especially because like outside of this, it's like everyone's just trying to like suck us dry of all enjoyment and happiness. So sometimes you just want to like play some video games and drink some unhealthy stuff, you know?
A sort of vampiric force that takes joy from the world.
Yeah,
This is wise.
it's very wise. I read it in a book called Das Kapital.
I've heard of this. A man who you wouldn't expect to know about it told it to me.
Yeah.
A mysterious entity who I have yet to hear from in person. For he is far away, and I am so very, very small.
This is wise.
I've had a vision!
The Oracle has had a vision.
All of the sound effects are coins! And the vampires have turned to Coke! A cola! And the small things will spark the joy. Welcome to this game.
This cola diet is not awesome.
Blah, blah, blah. You speak of cola.
I mean, yeah, I've been drinking it because they banned blood.
Did someone say Coca-Cola? Have you been drinking a lot of it?
I can't really drink anything else.
Would you
Okay,
say?
guys, cut. I feel like the vampires, like you really have to like become more vampire. So,
Yeah.
Is that insensitive? Like you guys are okay being called vampires?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry. What is there? Just other actors. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, you guys want to like bring like we're really trying to aim this at like foreign entities. So like the Transylvania like accent. Like I'm not hearing that come through
Yeah.
enough.
The
So
bleh,
if we
bleh,
could
bleh.
kind of be really like bummed you don't have Coca-Cola. Like if you could like think about your dog dying and start crying, that would be awesome. Okay, let's resume from the top.
Okay.
Okay. Actors. Sorry guys. Okay, ready and go.
yeah.
Man, I could really use a drink. Blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Do you have the Coca-Cola?
Blah blah blah. Did you say Coca-Cola?
Blah, blah, blah.
Let me go look in this cooler right here. Oh, would you look at that? We have some Coca-Cola. Oh my god.
I prefer it from blood.
Oh, great.
All right, dealer, deal me in. I'm ready for another hand. No chance I'm gonna bust this time.
You're going down.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm a professional blackjack player. I know all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, jack. There's a couple others.
Black?
And spade.
Yep.
You've forgotten the club.
Oh. Did you think
The
about
7
that one?
of clubs.
Okay.
Which, as you will know if you can count, puts you at 22.
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of awkward.
It's not great. It's not great. I've given you all of my coins. What if I can put just like, I guess got like loose like lint in here. I could like protect. Ding! See? There's like $10 more. Ding!
That's a lot of money.
Look at all that money that we have. Deal us back in.
Yeah, so they want me to accept lint as
We're knocking.
yeah. They're knocking really hard, boss.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. You're yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Cool.
put you back in.
Think good. All right.
Whoa. That's crazy.
No more clubs. As long as we don't get another club.
Club?
Yeah. Also.
Hello, and welcome to Mary Condos, the show where we have 3 Mary Condos who are here to spark 3 times as much joy. Now, Mary Condo the first. What sparks joy to you?
Tiny things. Really little cute animals, mostly.
Mary Condo number 2. What sparks joy to you?
I also like really small things. I like small coins and like pennies and nickels and such forth. And
Mary Condo number 3. What sparks joy to you?
Even numbers.
Dale.
Hi, I love your show so much, and I'm so proud of you, kid. They told me I could come on set, just not to get mad. I don't know if they wanted me up here, but I'm up here now.
Hi, I'm Dale Jr., and what sparks joy for me is my paw.
That's a little embarrassing.
do you have any nickels?
I, as a matter of fact, have plenty of nickels to use to demonstrate Marie Kondo number 2's joy. Here you go. In fact, these nickels are small.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have another nickel.
8! Oh my goodness.
I can't believe I bought all these sparklers and I don't know what to do with them.
Have you considered poking them through an egg and then lighting them?
I have not.
Well, do I have the product for you? Behold, the Sparkler Egg Contraption Mark III. Simply open the device, place an egg inside, close the device, open the other section of the device, put the sparkler inside, close the device, and then light it.
Now hold up. I'm shorter than him, and Marie Kondo said small things spark joy. So therefore, you should give all your eggs to me.
Well,
Okay, I think we'll call it a tie.
I don't think so. I'm still winning this one.
Okay, I'm glad you want to be my new roommate. You said you were a vampire?
Yes. It should be no biggie.
Right, and you're on like the new Coca-Cola die. I mean, I saw the ad.
Yes.
And you were in that.
Yes.
You're like a spokesperson for them now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Doc, may I come in?
You do not need to open the door. I can explain.
you may enter.
Don't know.
Blah blah blah.
No.
This is nice.
Guys, come on. I'm still drinking blood. You know how hard that is to score these days?
Is this the new blood?
I have a rare condition that gives me infinite blood.
I need this.
I call dibs.
No,
You have
we can share. We can share.
Infinite blood!
Yeah.
We can share.
It's a limited resource.
Oh, look! A little caterpillar's crawling on the ground. You know, I saw on TV once that little things are apparently really, really good and make people really happy. So like, I was gonna try to catch it and give it to my parents.
Maybe that looks really happy now.
Oh, another one! Hi, little.
This was not sparking joy.
Maybe the bird's really happy.
I think you guys need to understand that for something to live, something else must die. And so get him!
Alright. So, while some salespeople were fighting at my doorstep. I stole the thing they were trying to sell me.
Oh my goodness.
I can cook eggs as much as I want now with sparklers.
With sparklers.
So what you do, right? You put this is what they told me. You take one egg, you open up one end of the contraption, you put the egg in, you close that end.
Yeah.
You open up the other end of the contraption.
Yeah.
You take a sparkler because I have a lot of them.
Honey, you got swindled.
But I stole it. How
Oh,
could I
never
steal
mind.
it?
Okay, you're good.
You put the sparkler in, and you close the contraption, then you light the sparkler. And now you wait for it to finish working. You can hear it sizzling. It sounds real nice. It sounds just like that. And now you open up first part and you take out the egg. Ooh, a little hot. Ooh, a little hot. Ooh, a little hot. Okay, there we go. And now it's cooked.
Oh, where am I? I wasn't expecting.
Mom?
Are we ready for a kid?
Are you in need of a new egg catcher? Well, I have the perfect product for you. This thing. You open up one end, put in an egg, close the other end, open up the other end, put in an egg, close that end, wait a little bit, open up that end, wait, it was this end, and you open the egg. And now it's perfectly primed to hatch. Wow, it was twins! Buy whatever this is now.
Okay, cut. That was amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that you sold that ad perfect. Like we didn't even have to do any other shots. Like
Cool.
I think that's. Do you want to watch it back with me?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. So.
Play.
Yeah.
Hi, are you in need for a new egg hatching product? Well, have I got...
I am liking this new infomercial that you guys did. Thirsty?
Quite, yes.
There are a lot more of you than initially promised.
I finally understood what infinite means.
Right.
I hope you don't mind I invited all my homies.
Infinite vampires.
Yes.
For infinite blood, yeah.
Right.
It took us a while to explain infinite. But,
Yes.
but once we drew the big infinity, they understood.
Right.
Because it's like two big
Goes
loops
around
that
and
go into
around
the same
forever.
loop.
One of my friends, the Count, was trying to count to infinity. Did not go well.
They say he's still counting.
2,986.
It's okay.
2,000.
It's okay.
Peer pressure. Does this happen to you? The next time your vampiric roommate pressures you into giving them all your blood, simply offer them a Coke.
Are you guys always in an infomercial?
Yes.
It's how we make so much money.
What is this delightful beverage?
Can I have a sip? Oh, it tastes like type A negative. That's my favorite flavor.
Wow, it's very good. Yes. So it was in our contract, which we didn't fully read, that a camera crew and infomercial person always follows us around.
Okay, so they're now always following me around in my apartment.
Buy
I'm gonna
Coke today at the number scrolling across your screen right now.
I'm gonna have to talk to my landlord.
It's
Cut.
Yes.
Okay, this is phenomenal. The shareholders, they're gonna love this one. Okay, I think projected number on the graph gonna go up at least 2.3%.
Oh, it looks very green.
You're gonna get about.
Hey, human! You said you would do the dishes.
I'm sorry. I feel like if you guys are the breadwinners of the household, you guys
We're
could
the blood winners.
Hold on. Seriously, why do you not have time to do the dishes? Don't go
Stop
anywhere.
hogging it. Stop hogging it.
No.
It's my turn.
Alright, so I may have done a little bit more stealing. I should probably look into the kleptomania, but here's the thing. Alright. So, the chicken somewhere? I don't know where the chicken is right now. It's okay. The chicken proved to be really, really helpful.
Oh.
The chicken seems marginally different. Well, it doesn't matter, because what happened is I broke into a convenience store and the number of sparklers is just going up.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. The number of sparklers are up.
They're going up. I've got more of them. Look at how many I have.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah.
Knock, knock. May I come in?
Here.
Why, thank you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a vampire, so it's okay.
Oh.
I
That one is definitely a vampire.
It's okay. I can just say that they're not allowed in.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
No.
I'm the therapist you hired for your kleptomaniac of a child.
Thank. Oh, yes, my child Carl isn't in the room right now. This is you're Paul now. This is Paul. Oh, there's Carl.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Carl keeps stealing things. Learn from. Oh, you know my dialect.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Right, you know what?
Did you try to replace me with another chicken?
This is getting really overwhelming, and if you guys keep talking, I'm going to create another chicken with that machine.
Is that a threat?
Hi, have you seen my cat?
Your cat.
Yeah.
Now, well, I buy that there incubator, and all my chickens is going crazy. Look at them.
Well, you see,
Look at all of them right over there. All 2 of them.
I think the problem here is that you've got
all 3 of them.
You've got too many chickens in this small space.
Well, I would want to find how many chickens that incubator could hatch, so I just kept up opening ends.
Well, you see,
There's no end to the end.
all right, it's infinite. I see what you mean.
All 4 of my...
Oh.
All 3 of my chickens.
I think one of your chickens might be a cat.
Okay, cut, hold on. I'm really liking it. I think, especially the amount of chickens, I think is really good. We might be able to ramp that up.
How was I as the chicken?
It was all, the Transylvanian accents, especially on the chickens,
yeah,
felt a little low. I think a little bit more.
Okay.
If you could just do that a little bit
Can
more,
I take it from the end of the ad?
You can name it, yeah, no, just keep going, keep going, yeah.
This is a PSA! The chickens hatched from the machine are mutants and will grow up to eat things like caterpillars or cats or other chickens. Blah, blah, blah.
Back.
They're gonna keep making me make Coke. They keep expanding their audience. Can we just stick with humans? But no, we need vampires. We need chickens.
How's the Coke looking? Blah, 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 blah. Can you make a type O flavor next?
Type O is like one of the most complicated ones because, you know, there's like 3 different types. And, like, do you want me to make golden blood flavored Coca-Cola?
Yes.
I'm just one person in this factory.
You're the whole factory.
Yeah, it's really tiring. I haven't slept in weeks.
We're not paid overtime.
Oh my god, I have a friend. You got me a friend.
Yes, we got to know that I'm doing because we're going to double all Coke production worldwide.
My 2 employees, get to work.
Yes, I was proposing a type O flavor Coke. Do you think this is a good idea?
What is the flavor?
It's blood. Let's have a taste. No, you have to bite.
I don't.
You're not a vampire?
No.
Hang on, I'll fix that. Here, have a taste.
We got so much shipment of Coke in this store. How are we gonna fit it on the shelf?
The bigger worry is how we're gonna get it off the shelves. I mean, we have a lot of cereal behind that, and nobody's gonna buy that. I got some really nice chicken breast. It's probably gonna expire.
Hello. I would like to purchase all of your eggs.
Okay, well.
They're not in the same aisle as the Coke. I'm gonna tell you
I
that.
see.
Hold on.
Where can I find these eggs so that I may use them for normal egg reasons?
So, I don't know if you've heard of the egg sweepstakes, actually.
Egg sweepstakes?
Yeah,
you're
inside
saying?
of each one of these Coca-Cola bottles.
Say no more X-ray specs. Thank you.
Wait,
I wrote egg on this bottle. So
Where can I buy all of your sparklers?
I'm a winner.
Okay,
I mean, we've got a couple left. Yeah, we've got another. Have you? Apparently, there
this
are
is
actually
not
eggs.
Coke. This is a can of sparkler.
Awesome. How many of these do you have?
Another one?
They're so good at counting.
Guys, I'm starting to think I don't have infinite blood.
No, I can. There's some more in there. Hang on.
Now, infinite means that there's always more. So this is confusing me again.
So, okay.
Would you like to become an unlimited resource? I get rid of the rest. It's just me, and they're all gone.
Wait, okay.
I eliminate them.
Listen.
I was the first mermaid.
The thing is,
I could dibs.
wait. This has happened to me before. I did lie about being infinite blood, but there's a thing that can replenish my blood supply. I need eggs. Like a lot of eggs.
We can find that.
It would be easy to do if somebody wasn't sticking sparklers in all the eggs.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna be upfront with you. It has gotten out of hand. Like, the entire room is just full of sparklers now, like to capacity.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're so much fun. They bring joy.
Is this not a fire hazard?
Oh God, yes, it's a fire hazard. This is
that
going to
my
be so
bedroom?
bad.
I'm sorry.
They spark so
More
much joy,
fire.
but there's too much.
Maybe
Too much is going on here.
maybe we can sell them. I know they spark joy, but
Run!
Yes, my diabolical assistant. I bought the entire supply of eggs, or rather I won them through a fair contest. Did you manage to get the entire supply of sparklers?
I did. I got 2 bottles of sparklers.
Yes, that will pair well to my 20 million caskets of eggs.
Yeah.
We shall now commence with Project Grow a Bunch of Mutant Chickens and Rule the World.
I don't know if we agreed on the name. Someone's at the door.
I see. Are you a vampire? No.
They have to tell you legally.
They do. This is law.
Yes.
You're not a vampire.
No.
So then you can come in.
Yeah. Could you just invite me?
Well, yeah, if you're not a vampire.
It's just
you
polite.
come on in. If you're not a vampire, you may enter.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you here for?
I found the eggs! I found them!
What is that you said?
Blah, blah, blah.
Wait,
Wait a minute! Incubator.
This just in. A blaze has broken out on a house on 17th and East Street, as it seems as though a total of 3 million sparklers has been set ablaze by an errant creature. Here we have, live on the scene, our reporter, director, who's going to interview one of the only survivors of the blaze so far.
My house is gone.
What happened to cause such a fire?
Well, I filled a room to capacity with sparklers, and then one of them went off, and then that made all of them go off.
I see. What's that noise?
I literally don't care anymore. That was all of them. That was What?
What the hell? I'm going to hold a sparkler, and I'm going to use it to light out you on fire like you did my home!
It was my
Back to
home
the studio.
Yeah, I live with you!
Mom, Dad, first
Yes, honey?
the birds were eating the caterpillars I wanted to catch for you, and now they're lighting houses on fire.
You I see.
The caterpillars, they're just expressing their nature. So like, if the caterpillars want to burn down every building they see, maybe every hospital they see, maybe every bank or orphanage, like...
I wish the caterpillars would come to our workplace.
Yeah, it'd make everything a lot faster. Oh, the line is. I didn't realize that they moved the.
Yeah.
Hi, I saw an ad in the newspaper that this gig pays 1 cent every century. That's true.
Oh,
This
that's
is
why
true.
we haven't gotten paid
Yes.
It hasn't been a century.
Can I sign up?
Yes, as long as you can make type O Coca-Cola. We have
I'm
a very
be
strict
positive.
hiring process.
And be positive.
Good enough. Get in there. Do you happen to know anyone with type O blood?
Nope.
Do you happen to know anyone with type O blood?
Well, there's this one lady who the vampire.
Not fast enough. Do you know anyone with type O blood?
Don't tell.
They're not getting to me. Those vampires, I'm the last one with typo. They're not getting to me. It's gonna be really easy too. All I gotta do is not let them into the door. Hello? Yeah, who is it?
Not a vampire.
Oh, well, you can come on in then.
Blah, blah, blah.
Is that...
It's an accent.
Wait! Here, sorry, that made me really woozy. We got the eggs, and now I can replenish my type of blood, and you guys don't have to go this... I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's alright.
I need an egg.
Wait! Don't drink that guy. I drank a Coke that was labeled typo. It was actually B positive. Not good. So, probably lying. Probably B
Can
positive.
you get a quick taste?
Oh, well, now I'm probably lying.
Just a sample.
But what? With just a little bit
Okay,
to tell.
okay, well, just one. Just one.
Yeah, and
Just one.
you saying you're type O?
I'm allergic to type B+. It gets them every time.
Is this your blood then? Can
Oh,
I come and
your
return it?
Coca-Cola?
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah. Oh, I feel a lot better. Thanks. Yeah, all right.
Should I eat the egg?
May I leave?
I have a theory. If we could get another Coca-Cola bottle. No? Okay.
Like an empty Coca-Cola bottle.
Never mind, looks like you got it.
Yes.
Can you hold my egg?
Yes, of course.
Oh, I'm a vampire now.
It looks like they stole the lion's share of our eggs. But luckily for us, I've devised a way that instead of raising an army of genetic chicken mutants,
Yes, as
we
was
can
our
make,
original plan.
as was our original plan,
Yes.
we can imbue one egg with the power of all the sprinklers
And make
one giant chicken.
Yes. I recently saw this movie. It's called Godzilla, and I think we should watch it and then learn how they did it and
I've
then
never
copy it.
heard of it. Let's watch.
Let's watch it. I think it'll be a great inspiration for our plan.
Oh, is that a tiny little animal? It really is those things that matter, huh? Hey, little
Oh
guy!
my goodness! Ah! I like it! Ah!
You laid an egg. It's even smaller than you.
Hey, I'm a human, and I don't like the way that you're treating my chicken.
Can you deal with this for a second? Hey, I'll let you back down.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm a vampire, and you look like you have a lot of blood. Just leave him.
As a vampire, I've been encountering this issue where I cannot just enter anyone's home, and that's annoying me. But I've discovered a loophole. I call it the window. If I open the window, I can just...
Does this ever happen to you? A vampire walking in just through your window. Well, no more with my new product, Winddoors.
Does this ever happen to you? Some guy making an infomercial comes in and interrupts your perfectly good monologue. Well, not anymore.
Does this ever happen to you? A meta commentary about infomercials.
Scene! Those were two really long games, and we had a really good time. I'm Nicole.
I'm Grace.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Ella.
I'm Isabel.
I'm Eve.
I'm Kat.
I'm Conrad.
I'm Josie.
I'm Nate.
I've been Jake.
I'm Maxine.
I'm Trace.
And we are the Dormant Volcanoes. Thank you very much.